I've seen these things like 100 times, but we wanted to stop by because we were driving by it. The tiny houses. It's a little building, but this is like a little house. Look at that. It's got stairs and everything on the inside. It's basically like a house that's just not insulated, no drywall or wiring or anything like that. But you can get them hooked up with all that stuff. They will do all this stuff for you.
What I was saying is because there's not really that much room for a bathroom. There's that door area here behind you.
Yeah.
But we can take one building like this, and twist it to the side and just expand it a little bit and make this like a super nice bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Gray. I think it'd be cool to have like, it would suck to kind of have your bathroom separate, but you could do like a small little building like this and make it like a walk-in shower, like a huge walk-in shower. Or do like, I don't know, I think it's just got siding on it. But they have plastic buildings. I think they're on the back side. But you could do even a plastic building. So imagine that as a plastic building. Imagine, but that is a shower though. How cool would that be?
Nice.
I really like this building. Gray likes it too.
I like it. I mean,
Yeah.
for like a space, like it's the perfect size for what we need
I know.
right now. But look, it's saying that every shed purchased after January 30th, well that was 2014, they're gonna have the L-shaped stair.
Huh.
So it'll be like this, which then cuts out my expanding it that way. But we can
Yeah, but
expand it this way.
look at the top up here. It looks bigger, right?
Yeah.
Well, they'll have this one for sale. I wonder if they'll sell it for cheaper.
We can put.
Look
you
at
know,
this.
all we
Walk
need is
upstairs, and it's a little loft area. Oh yeah, huge area for a bed. A little office up here
The
too.
only thing is there's no closet space. But we
No
can,
closet
like,
space, yeah, but
Stack something.
dude, man, look, we have all that space up there. We can make shelving up there. You know what I mean? All the way from like right here. God, there's so much stuff we could do. Like take this window out, cut it open, and make huge windows up here. Sunroom
Yeah, I want to have
or sunroof.
Sunroof. We definitely need to insulate it.
But it's not that cold in here right now, though, right?
You can see my breath.
It is, but it's warmer in here. Like it's warmer in here alone with just this. And it's got like all kinds of open stuff too. Like it would be so much easier to make this a little bit warmer with a little heater in here while we were fixing it up. If we want to do that when it was cold. It would be a big task. It'd be a lot of work and a big challenge. But it would be fun. It would be rewarding, I feel like. And it would be ours in our little own space. Yeah, it looks like a little tiny house.
It's literally a tiny
You can
house.
put
It's like a
siding on
guest
them.
house.
You can put siding on it and it looks just like a regular house. Yeah, like a guest house.
Yeah, I would love.
Instead of more like a barn. But I kind of like the barn look. I would just change the doors on it.
I
Not like
see. I
these.
want like nice doors, but like
More
the
windows
kitchen,
too.
I'd put like the kitchen right here.
Bathroom and shower.
You can attach the bathroom.
That is a
to
perfect
that
spot for a
one.
shower. I would really like this. I think it'd be cool.
This could be perfect for like an office space too.
Yeah.
If
Perfect
we
little
wanted to
size.
like get land and put this somewhere like a little distance away from your
Yeah.
house, so you could go to work to edit
nice.
or something.
It's just one little room.
Yeah. I
Same
just
kinda
add
deal, though.
windows, though.
Yeah.
Definitely windows.
I like the siding on this one better.
I love the smell of the wood.
Yeah, the wood looks nicer on this one than that. But again, you could do whatever you want with that paint in it. Same with any of these. And you can like I was saying, you can also customize all these too. So it's pretty cool. You can like, I wouldn't get it from Home Depot. There's other places locally that do it cheaper. Or you could build one of these cheaper. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd rather just be inside and just fix it up on the inside. It's bigger? Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, lots of different things you can do with them, and you can have them pretty much pre-built and ready to go. Move in, you just have to put whatever you want on the inside as far as kitchen and stuff like that.
I would do solar panels on the roof too.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I've looked into all of it, all the tiny house stuff. You can do solar panels, composting toilets, dry toilets. I know it's nasty if you wanted to be off the grid completely. And solar panels that like charge batteries and all kinds of different stuff. Filtration systems for your water to like reuse it, and then ways to get rid of your gray water and black water. There's so much stuff that goes into it actually. We can slide on this. I wish I had an old skateboard deck, but they're freaking locked in the storage building. It stinks. Oh, we're gonna get so much water in my shoe. Dude, when this freezes,
This will be amazing.
we will be able to go and just slide.
I like it. Just
It's a little
want
bit
it to
too
look
slushy.
different though.
This could be our home, guys.
I mean, really anything could be.
Alright, guys, I'm shutting the door. Never mind, no,
That's
no.
latch. That's
I like grabbed it and just started sliding.
That's funny.
My babes, yeah. They're so jealous of each other. Belle
laying
can't
on
sit still.
top.
She's like, oh, Mac's here. And Mac doesn't even know, but he's laying on Belle right now. Yeah, bro, cuddled. Look at them. They're my babies. Two big old pit bulls and a little twin air mattress. We're supposed to meet up with this guy here in a little bit. at like 12. So let's go shoot tiny house. That's big. So you said 16 foot long?
Yeah, 60-foot long trailer, and that's 2.5 foot deck. Obviously it's not finished.
So is it insulated on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I use stone wool
Right.
insulation.
Smells good. Check it out. See, this is actually a nice size room. I figured it'd be big in here. There's the loft. So the loft is 8 by 5 feet.
About a 6-inch. It's around 5 feet wide and
It's pretty good.
half on the trailer.
A little area for like a kitchen type thing. So is this supposed to be set up for like a bathroom and shower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell in the pictures like how big this was right here. It looked kind of small.
To tell from the pictures, it really is. The roof cavity, you see the rigid foam insulation right there.
Mhm.
Then there's a totally insulated gap. Pretty good insulation already. You can put more in
Yeah.
if you wanted to. That stone section on the left side, that's a carbon monoxide detector. Because I had a wood stove in here, which is
Okay.
behind you, I think.
Okay.
Right. Pretty good size shower.
House.
Nice size shower actually. Window.
My skill saw and then cut it to its width so it fits in between this stud and this stud. And then it's framed here, framed here. Slipped it all into place. This wasn't here. I could put concrete in it with the wood stove pipe going out and then up. I just ran the extension cord through it.
Yeah.
It's stone wool.
That was pretty cool. That was our first tiny house we've actually like been inside and looked at. All right, so we checked out the tiny house. We're actually at the mall now, and I went and skated for a few minutes. So if I look, or for a few hours, if I look sweaty and nasty, that's why. But yeah, we thought we'd give our quick thoughts on the tiny house. It was tiny. It was very tiny. But I liked it. I liked it. Gray didn't like it as much.
I didn't like it because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.
Not
which,
really.
I mean, yeah, and no.
Well, I like it for the fact that it's move-in ready. There's a lot of work that could be done on it, but you don't have to.
I don't
That's
like
why
the
I like
fact
this one.
that it can't be moved.
Moved. Well, no, we can move it. And I was asking about it because it's so big. It's like 16 foot long, 13 foot tall at the highest point.
I like the height of it.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
really
nice.
tall. Lots of space for like cabinets and like shelving and stuff where you want to do that. But yeah, it's really big. So I'd have to get a truck to pull it, which isn't an issue. I've got tons of, I know tons of people that have big trucks. You can also pay somebody to move it. It would be something that I park somewhere on some land. Either I buy some land or find somewhere to put it for the time being. But this wouldn't be something forever. We obviously, me, Gray, and Matt can live in that for like a long time.
Yeah, my main concern was just like the space. Like, him and I could deal with it, but if Matt's there, I just don't want to have like him cooped up in like a tiny little square. And plus, that square that we would be living in is going to be taken up by a computer desk and anything of that sort.
That could also make us like get out and walk him more, which we need to do.
Yeah,
really.
we do. Spoiler about that.
I like it just because it's cheap and it's just something we could I could buy that today and we could go sleep in that tonight.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I like it, because the tiny house, as much as I want to do it and like build up a tiny house and stuff, if we did that, like that's what we'd be focusing on right now, is building the tiny house rather than just something quick to move into.
Focusing on other things that we really want to focus
I want to get into a place
into.
just so we can focus on other crap.
Yeah.
It would be really tight in there, I know, and we wouldn't definitely get all our stuff. Like I'd keep the storage building or whatever, but that'd just be for the time being. I think it'd be cool for a couple months, and then plus after the few months or however long we stayed in or however long we made it work for, like that would be a guest house. That's what I like about that. I would still have it.
That's a definite plus. Like to have for the future.
I think it's pretty cool. Like just the idea of the tiny house, like a small little space, efficient, and I don't know, a bed to sleep in, a spot for a desk to work in, place to make some food, and shower. It's pretty much all I need. I
was expecting something way bigger, just because I've seen tiny homes and just visually it seems so much bigger and like so nice. I don't know, but this one I would definitely change the colors of, because I feel like that might actually be one big play in the factor, like where it's just so dark inside, so it feels smaller. When if you painted it white, it would be brighter and lighter and bigger or whatever.
Because it's tiny, you could like light that thing up so good. You could put really good lighting, have the whole thing lit up, like cameras and webcams everywhere. I think it'd be really cool.
I need good lighting for my streams.
I think we can make it really fun and cool and make it work. This is the main thing why I like it. $5,000. That's the total price. $5,000, and we have a place to sleep.
Yeah.
Like I would rent, if I rented a house for a couple months, that's paid off.
and we have that. It'll be sucky compared to having a whole house and renting a place, but we would own that. And then we could get a house and then put that in the backyard, and that'd be like a guest house. Squall could stay in it. I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Imagine my mom staring in it.
I mean, anybody could. Anybody that came to visit us, we could have that on like later on, and they could sleep in
I
that.
just don't like the way the guy set it up, to be honest. Like,
Really?
I don't like. No, I don't.
I feel like that's
the
how
way-
most of them are set up. Though.
I don't like the way he put the kitchen and everything of that. Like, there's such better ways to have it all.
Yeah, but
we could do it ourselves.
we're gonna keep thinking about it, just checking the options, and I just like that one because that's one thing I found that we could just move into like right now. We could have that, get it moved, park it somewhere if I had a place to park it, of course, and we'd be good. What's up?
What's up, man? I watch you walk.
What's your name?
I thought y'all were in New Jersey.
No, we just got back in North Carolina a little bit ago.
Awesome. See ya.
Yep. See ya. What's your name? Drew. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm still videoing. I just got recognized.
I seen a lot of you guys said that we should check into an RV also, but like an RV, like I don't think we'd want to travel in that, right?
I don't know. I mean, like,
It's not like I wouldn't.
travel with, yes, but to like make us a stationary place, which is what we're kind of wanting right now.
We're not wanting something I know the tiny house could be something we travel in, but that's not really what we're looking for it for. We want to park it and leave it there. We could do that with an RV, but I don't know. I think I prefer a tiny house over an RV. I still need to check some RVs out, but I'm leaving the option open, but I don't know.
The positive to an RV is if we wanted to just up and go, we could.
But at the same time, you're not supposed to leave a car like that or an RV just parked there and leave it for a long time. Like, you need to keep it running, and I'm pretty sure we won't do that because we'll be taking off for months traveling and stuff. I feel like a tiny house would be better just because it's something we can park and just leave there. Again, we could do that with an RV,
It would
but
also be just a really interesting and awesome experience.
yeah, it'd be fun too.
Like an
Make cool
RV,
videos with it. There's so many
RV
tiny house
living
videos.
is kind of like a thing that people do all the time.
Yeah.
The tiny home's kind of still
It's more
very-
new, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to do it because it's hip and cool, though. I really don't even care for a tiny house. I just want something, again, that's cheap and we can just move into.
Whoa, can we
Just to have a place.
This Tivana line? What's going on here?
Let's try new teas. Guess what time it is? 11:11. I'm serious. I know I've said this a trillion times, but I look at the clock all the time. I know what it is. It's just that I'm always looking at my phone or always looking at a clock. I need to get off my phone a lot more, don't I? Anyway, so Gray just picked me up from Bricks. I sat there and edited for a bit. Actually, the footage you guys watched before this was from yesterday because I haven't vlogged any today. I pretty much spent most of the day like looking for the house and trying to figure out, not looking for the house, looking for our living situation. I'm continuing to do that. I don't want to keep talking about it because it may be a little while before we figure it out. Like, I feel like anything we do right now is not going to be permanent. It's just going to be like temporary for a little bit, for a few months or however long, and then we figure out something else. Now we're pulling up to Alyssa's house, and Gray and Alyssa have been doing their hair. It smells like overwhelming conditioner in this car right now. What did you do? That is like blue.
That's the one I want to do it. I kind of want to do it.
Didn't I have my hair that color before? Right?
Did you?
I did it platinum before. That's platinum, right?
No, that's not. Platinum
This is
is
gray.
like what it
Platinum,
should have
gray,
before.
silver. It's all the
But
same
this
thing.
isn't like.
That is
this-
like blue. Maybe it's the lighting.
It's gray.
It'll be grayer.
It's a gray. Is it gray?
That's why I want to do
It's
it.
gray.
How funny would it be for me to have
Gray
like
like
a
gray.
gray strand and be like, gray's gray.
That doesn't look gray to me though. It looks
I
blue.
think Gray should become a hairstylist and specialize in
Uh-huh.
making people's hair
It
gray.
kind of does look gray. It doesn't look like an old woman gray though. You know what I
It's
mean?
not supposed to.
Yeah.
It's called titanium, and it does look like titanium.
Oh, gray colored her hair, the natural color too.
Oh, yeah.
She does it every time, and then it always turns red on her.
I know, because that's what happens with dye. It
Yeah.
fades. Like,
But why
this
do you
is
keep
gonna
coloring it knowing
eventually
it's gonna
fade
turn
to,
red
This
then?
is gonna be
lighter
like a
gray.
pastel gray color. Hey, you have a Christmas present over
I
there.
have a Christmas present. Mama and Mark. Let's open it. 2 days later, and my butt is more sore than it was the the day after. I guess just because it sat there for a while, got pretty sore. Kenneth Cole reaction. I don't know what this is.
It's a bag.
Some kind of bag thing. Ooh, a
Oh.
beanie. Check it out.
What's on it?
I don't know, some kind of like little face thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of little face.
No, that looks more like a.
Some
like
kind of
a
little figure,
lion.
dude.
It's
Oh,
a
it's a
Nike
Nike
hat.
hoodie, a Nike beanie. Sweet. And then this is a drawstring backpack. Sweet. I can definitely use one of these.
Yeah.
I always need extra bags and stuff. My green bag is finally starting to rip now. The one I got from Walmart like a year or
The girl
two ago.
backpack?
It seems
That's a
like.
nice brand.
Yeah, the girl backpack. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually a good backpack.
You still have some
I
of
would
that.
definitely use that. That's good for like clothes, like sweaty skate clothes and stuff like that. Thank
Yes. Oh my
you. What do they call
god.
them? What? It is.
I don't know. It's just,
No, but like
I can use this.
he
is what I'm
normally just leaves his stinky clothes sitting out. So it's like
Still
might as
Christmas
well have a
time.
bag for it. But or just anything. This is awesome.
saying. Thank you, Mama.
Aw.
Oh, this one I can
like
like
it.
pull down really far. Yeah, that's nice.
Let me see the face.
your hair can fit up in the top whenever you have it pulled out.
Yeah. Like
make
a
my hair
ponytail.
go.
In your high ponytail above your head.
There we go, guys. I cut my hair. It's gone.
Oh, now it just looks like a mullet.
Got a rat tail back there. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna cut my hair off and I'm just gonna leave a rat tail. Everybody
I
gonna
will
love
not date you
that.
anymore.
Why is that a trend?
Oh my god.
I will cut it off when you're sleeping if you did that.
That's worse than the man bun. I like how it has like extra space up at the top.
What's funny is it didn't wiggle at all.
Alright guys, that is it for the vlog. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. We post Monday through Friday, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.